Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, Chicago Update. I'm your host, the Miller Guy. And today, I'll be trying one of Modelo's newest releases, the Modelo Noche. I deliver beer for a living, and to be a good beer man, you gotta know your product. That was pretty good. Since it's cold outside now, folks, and there's snow on the ground, I will be doing some beer poking. If you don't know what beer poking is, the beer poking is when you take a red hot metal rod and you dip it into your beer, usually a stout or a beer with high sugar content, and it caramelizes the sugars and it produces more flavor for the beer. So if there's a beer out there that you want me to poke, leave it in the comments. Let's get to the good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking, of course, about the Bears. The Bears sit at the top of the NFC division for the first time since 2006 with 9 wins and 3 losses. And the first time we've had that record since 2010. I can't even breathe. It's been a long time coming for us Bears fans. We're going to cherish it, okay? We're not going to ask what the Bears can do for us, but we'll ask what we can do for the Bears. I raise a glass to all the players and the coaches, making our weekends much sweeter than they are and making us almost forget about all the taxes that we have to pay here in the great state of IL. A salute to yous. But let's move on to the Blackhawks. Looks like I need another beer. We're refilled and ready to go. What a comeback win for the Blackhawks Sunday night against the Ducks, welcoming Coach Q back to the UC. The Blackhawks scored 5 unanswered goals after a down 3-0 against against Anaheim. They snapped their losing streak, but it wasn't all else for the Blackhawks in that stretch. This youthful team fights hard for the win, and sometimes it just doesn't go that way. Kind of like when you go to Speedway in the morning, like you always do, and get the same sandwich like you always do, but this time, somebody took the 2 sandwiches that you always buy, so now you gotta buy a sandwich you don't like, or you go hungry the whole day. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand my predicament? Anywho, Bedard is tied for second most points in the NHL right now. The last Blackhawk to win the Art Ross Trophy was Patrick Kane himself. Can Connor Bedard win it? There you have your Chicago update. That's it, folks. That's all I have written down. Sometimes I'll do a sketch, or sometimes I'll do the weather, or whatever. So whatever I have in mind. Cheers, a salute, a slancha, and a good night to all my friends out there in the greater Chicago area. You the man.